Hello, I wanted to try my hand at a new keto recipe that I found that just kind of looks delicious. It's a soup with Italian sausage, fennel, uh, zucchini, and mushrooms. Yes. So I'm looking forward to trying it, and I hope it's as delicious as it sounds. I've got my garlic here, so I'm just going to use that instead of crushing my own garlic. I've got a half pound of Italian sausage that I got from my butcher, so it's just ground. Um, I'm only making enough, like this is supposed to be 2 servings, so just kind of keep that in mind as you're, maybe watching this. I need 8 ounces of spiraled zucchini. I don't have a spiralizer or whatever it's called, so I just purchased zucchini. It's a 12-ounce package. I'll just put in about 8 ounces, and then I need some mushrooms, and you could use whatever mushrooms you want. I've got shiitake here, 5 ounces of those, and then I've got chicken broth, some milk, and I think that's everything. Oh, Italian seasoning, red pepper flakes, and some salt. So I'm going to start by chopping up my fennel. I need half a bulb of fennel, so I'm just going to cut this in half, and then I'll save the other half for, oh, oops, all right, I gotta wash it. I'll save the other half for some other um, dish. All right, and I can get rid of my stems and leaves. And then I've got just my root here. So I'm going to cut off this root end. There we go. And then I just need to chop this up. So I'm just going to kind of run my knife through to make some slices like I might dice a tomato. Okay, and then go through and just kind of cut it. The recipe says to have it diced, but and I guess it is diced, but I want like bigger pieces. It just a really kind of like crunchy, hearty soup sounds really good. So I'm gonna cut mine into a little bigger pieces. I've got my funnel all cut up, so I am ready to start cooking. I have a pot here. I really don't need this big of a pot, but my smaller pot is going to be too small. So I'm going to turn my heat on to a medium high. And I'm going to go ahead and add in my half pound of ground Italian sausage. And I'll just start to get that broken up. And I'm going to add in my fennel. And my mushrooms. And my half teaspoon of minced garlic, which will equal 1 clove. Okay, and then I'm going to add in a 1/4 cup of chicken broth. There we go. And I will just cook and crumble this until my meat is cooked all the way through. All right, so my meat is cooked through. I'm gonna add in another 1/4 cup of broth and some seasonings. I need a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Half a teaspoon of Italian seasoning. and 1/8 of a teaspoon of red pepper flakes. So I guess this isn't really a soup. It's more of just like a dish. I thought it was more of a soup. I guess there's just not as much broth as I thought. Although I do still need to add some milk, but that'll be in a little bit. All right, so I'm going to give these a stir, and then I need to cover it and just let it cook for 5 minutes. Okay, I have let it cook for 5 minutes, and now I'm ready to add a couple more ingredients. I'm going to turn it on low. I'm going to add my 8 ounces of spiralized zucchini. If I can get it out. There we go. And my 1/4 cup of milk. Kind of get this in there. And then I'm just going to leave it on low, and I'm going to put the lid back on. And I'm really just kind of waiting for my zucchini to kind of warm up because it's frozen. And then, kind of like heat up. My dish is done. I'm going to give it a try. So I made sure to get some of everything, the meat and all of the vegetables. Mm. It's really good. It's got a bit of heat on the backside. I think next time I make it, I might add less red pepper flakes, mostly because like I can handle that heat, but my family can't always. So I'd probably cut that in half. But the flavor is really nice. I really like the vegetable-y flavor, which is weird because I don't like cooked vegetables, but they just sounded so good today, and they are really good. So this one is definitely a winner.